want to just give a quick opening statement about how first practice went?
That we had a lot of want to. Our guys were eager and excited, flying around. But again, we've got a lot of things we've got to work on. Our tempo's got to get better. That starts with us as coaches. I saw too many balls on the ground. Basically, it's the same thing every time we have a first practice. Basically, we got a great group of kids that want to do well, that are running around. A lot better than we were in the spring. I think we're farther, definitely much farther as far as knowing the scheme and understanding what we want. But we got to get our freshmen up to speed, and they've got to hurry up in the next couple of days and understand what we're asking them to do and how we're practicing, and just keep getting better. We're 26 days, almost less than 26 days and counting, and we can't waste any opportunities. But for the most part, it was a good start, but again, not nearly where we want to be at our expectation level, but it is headed in the right way, and I think our kids understand that, and they're really working towards it.
What was the message at the end of practice?
It was about being consistently great, doing all the right things as far as eating right tonight, getting their rest, getting up, eating right, getting over here, getting a great lift. We don't want to be one-hit wonders, have a good, excited first day and then come out here and be flat tomorrow. We want to progress every day and build up to being great, not just good, but great. And it means a lot of things as far as, taking care of their bodies, getting off their feet, eating the right way, hydrating, doing all the everything that it takes, not just coming out here and running around.
Did everyone report?
Everybody's here.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, no, we're full and raring to go. Yeah, I was pretty happy. No injuries. And, I thought the guys moved around pretty good for the first day. And are much more advanced than they were when we left them in the spring. So it shows the great job that our strength coach, Ben Pollard, did all summer, and the leadership that the kids took amongst themselves to police themselves over the summer. So, it was a good time.
Is there any one thing that you really saw that stuck out on a positive note, Coach?
I saw a lot of guys on our defensive line being able to get to the football and shed blockers. A lot of young guys. I think I've got a lot of I'm happy with the talent of the young players. Now, that all means nothing until the pads go on. We got to see what happens when real football gets played. This is kind of all fluff and stuff on air, but I thought I saw a retention and growth of what we ask them to do from a scheme standpoint, and young talent that's able to move around pretty good. So, I saw bigger guys, stronger guys, and I think all across the board we're bigger, stronger, faster. So, that bodes well for us on the first day.
Coach, before you in full pads, kind of a good time to evaluate your skill position. So what did you see from them, and kind of what are you looking for?
in pads, you got to evaluate them too. I expect them to get hit, and we want tough guys. But I just want to see who can move, who can get in and out of breaks, who can run, change direction and those things. And we've got some kids that can move around, and we've got some young ones that can really move around. So, I kind of had a good idea who could and who can't, and that who can't group is a lot smaller than it was.
Who were some of the young guys that stood out to you in their first practice today?
I really don't want to get into names yet because, again, there's no pads, and I'm still figuring out what they look like in their helmet. You know what I mean? But I want to go in and look at the film and see, because they might have been looking really fast and doing something but going the wrong way. So I'll let you know who it is that sticks out to me when we get the pads on.
How exciting was it for you that first day? I mean, when you went out there with the jersey on, it meant for real today, Coach.
Well, here's the thing you'll learn about me. Anytime I come out here for football, whether it's winter conditioning or spring football or now, I'm always excited. So, I'm happy to be out here. I'm always happy to be on the football field because it's such a privilege, and I'm not entitled to this. So I don't take for granted any day, and my intensity level and excitement is usually the same whether it's winter conditioning or the season or spring football. It's always high.
Is there a position group that's more unsettled than any other?
Well, right now our quarterback situation is unsettled. I can't sit here and name a starter, and I think we've got some good competition on our defensive line from depth standpoint. I think we've got some good competition at the running back position and wide receiver position, and but I think the one that's the most unsettled right now is obviously deciding who's going to be our quarterback.
What
what's the plan with Tyshawn Clemens? Will he be primarily defense moving forward, or will we see him on both sides?
Right now, he's a safety for us right now, and that's where we're going to train him and get him to learn the system at the safety position and develop him there.
Talk about first day. I mean, was it the intensity, everything there that you expected on day one?
Oh yeah, intensity was there. Definitely, we could definitely do better. It was nowhere near perfect, nowhere where we wanted to be, but it was a good start.
Talk about where you are right now and where you feel like your position is right now.
I always find room for improvement for myself, and I hope my teammates do as well. But yeah, I always find room for improvement, and I always try to get better in my game.
Talk about defense being maybe, I'd say ahead, but just in good position. You feel like the defense is starting off on the right note?
Oh yeah, we had a lot of work this summer. Got a lot of book work in, got a lot of studying, and that it helped. It helped today. Helped out during the summer. Everybody was working hard. Everybody wanted to work hard, so that made it better.
What can you do better? I mean, starting tomorrow with day 2, day 1's over. What can you guys work on just to start off?
Getting to the ball and taking the ball away. We had a lot of turnovers today, but we want even more. Never satisfied with the minimum. We always want the maximum.
It kind of doesn't feel like football too. You guys have pads on, but what can you work on right now before the pads come on that can kind of carry you throughout the year?
Technique. You always get good with the technique. Footwork, hands, eyes most definitely. Gotta be good with your eyes. Your eyes get you in trouble more than anything. So just working on little things that make your game better.
What kind of year you expect out of yourself individually? I mean, you feel pretty good. You're kind of cementing your role with the team. So what do you kind of expect from yourself?
I expect so much out of myself, too much out of myself. I put so much pressure on myself that anybody else can't make me feel any worse than I can. So yeah, I always put too much pressure on myself to make my game better and to up my competition for any level.